There's some head-banging music. It is 3 o'clock on the dot on the afternoon of July 15th, 2025. I'm in the office. So what is Tucklow up to today? Well, my son Brandon and I, well, let me back way up. Brandon and I went to my tech guy's house in Sulphur, Oklahoma, and picked up Linda's new computer. Her old one's sitting over there. Brandon's straightening the room up, and he's going to be putting a double fold-out table in there, and that is where Ashton will be using his new computer, which is Linda's old computer. I've got it sitting over there. I've got him headphones hooked up to it, and I've got cables to do internet to it, all that. So he will be able to play and do the things he likes doing. He's always taken Nana's computer. It's his entertainment while they're out of school. And it'll be a good setup for him. It really will. As you can see, I'm out in the office doing this video for friends and family. I'll probably also post it on Facebook. I'll put a link to it on my Facebook page, just so other folks that I know will get to see what I'm up to. I'm having real problems with my left eye this morning. I sleep with my eyes open. I don't know why. Well, this morning we have a dog that actually belongs to my granddaughter, Miracle Rose. However, they'll probably never have it. He was causing problems where my daughter and granddaughter live, with getting out and around and irritating the neighbors, and there was a complaint made about him. So I was asked, can you guys take the dog to the farm? Well, yeah. Linda's dog, Ollie, is no longer amongst the living. He crossed that Rainbow Bridge, and Oro was named Oro because he's kind of a gold color. He's part pit bulldog and part chihuahua, I think. That's as close as I can figure it, as weird as that sounds. Both his ears lean over to one side, his tail's curled, hangs up over his back, and he is so sweet and so ornery. Let me explain. He sleeps on our bed, at the foot of the bed, usually. We don't lie him under the covers. And he cuddles up. He thinks Linda, my sweetheart, is his wife, is his mom. I really believe that. This morning he woke me up. I got to bed rather late, about midnight. I have pain issues, as most of you know. And I slept in, and he figured 9:30 was long enough. You need to get your fat butt up out of bed. So he started tugging on my ear, licking me in the face. I'd push him back, licking me in the nose, and then he licked across my open left eye. That smarted. But I hugged him, but he figured it was time to get up. So I got up, let him out. Then I got dressed. I'd gotten a text from my tech guy, Neil Mayo, that the computer was ready. So Bo and I hopped in Linda's pickup, drove over to Sulphur, picked up the computer. It's all hooked up in her bedroom for her to use and make hers. But one of the things that Neil told me while I was over at his house, let me get a sip. And I believe him, and I'll tell you why I believe him in a minute, other than that he doesn't lie. there's a gas station. 2 new gas stations got put in Davis recently, last year. One was Allsups, Allsups, huge gas station. The other was Casey's. And there used to be a autistic guy named Tommy that lived in Davis, and he had a rock building his parents left to him and a lot of property his parents left to him. Well, he left that building to a guy who sold it, and they took and cleaned it up, and all that's there now is a vacant lot. Used to be a second-hand store called Junk City, and I bought quite a bit of stuff there. Anyway, we were at Neil's house, and he said they're putting in a McDonald's across the street on Casey's corner in Davis. In Davis, America, a McDonald's. They've got a lot of restaurants in Davis. They got Arbuckle Mountain Fried Pies. They've got 3 Mexican restaurants. Well, not in Davis. They've got 1 Mexican restaurant, a Pizza Hut, a Boomerang restaurant. I'll just name the restaurants. You got Snack Shack, which has food in it. You got Casey's, which has food in it. You've got Allsups, which has a dining area in it. You've got Boomerang. You've got Home Plate Diner, which is the best place to eat there. You got Las Cascadas Mexican restaurant, which I don't like. You've got Los Generales, which I really like. You've got a Sonic Drive-In. You got Burgerland. I know I haven't touched on all of the places to eat there in Davis. Will McDonald's do well in Davis, Oklahoma? Well, I think it probably will. They do their research before they open a McDonald's. I noticed that there were those traffic hoses that count vehicles going by, and there's all the time. You get on Main Street in Davis, Oklahoma, it's hard getting out on the Main Street. Someone's always going somewhere and doing something. So and you also got a donut shop. Will McDonald's do okay? I don't know. Most likely. Well, let me get a last sip. Now, everything I just said is neither here nor there, but Davis is a small town. They got like 3,000 people. They do have some industry, but and there's new businesses going in all the time. There really is. They've got a car lot, 2 car lots, Mike Ellick Chevrolet being the big one, and he supplies pickups for all the other Chevy dealers in Oklahoma. So, you know, there are some serious businesses. But anyway, we left Neil's house, went to Carl's Jr. I had a cheeseburger for breakfast, brought Linda one for breakfast, and went ahead and came home. And once home, we started working on computer stuff, and that's where we're at right now. It's going to be interesting to see how this deal for my 16-year-old, 6 foot tall autistic grandson works out. While I was sitting in the parlor, he brought me a big bag of Crunch Berry cereal, and he had a smaller bag, and he handed me the bag. I said, "You want me to pour from here into that?" "Yes." So I did. He got him a bag of sweet stuff to carry around and munch on. I am also letting you know I have not been keeping up with the news. I just haven't. I'm really, really tired, if you can't tell. And I gotta get this done. It's Tuesday, like Tuesday the 15th of July 2025, 3:11 in the afternoon. So I get this done, it'll be time for Fat Boy here to go in the house, change clothes, and veg out the rest of the day. Brandon's off work half of today and tomorrow and Thursday, which means we go to church tomorrow night. Folks, I'm going to get off of here. I'm exhausted, like I said. It's getting harder and harder to do things. I ain't no spring chicken. For family and friends, talked to my brother Chris last night. He's got to have surgery on his eyes, and they may be putting a pacemaker in. So keep him in your prayers, please. Well, know this crippled, crazy old man loves you. I do. I want you to be kind, like the sign up there says. Be kind. Now, go take on the day. Bye.